Seth Godin said, "The easiest thing is to react. The second easiest thing is to respond. But the hardest thing is to initiate." That rings true. We react automatically every day without really thinking about it. It comes from our human fight or flight programming. We can react to what people say, what people do, or any external circumstance. Not all of our reactions are productive or warranted. So we learn how to respond instead, to stop, think, and plan what we are going to do or say in response to the external stimulus. We hit a huge milestone when we can graduate from reacting to responding. Then there's the hardest milestone, to initiate. If I think about the number of times I've wanted to initiate something versus the number of times I've actually started it in real life, those are two very different numbers. I wonder what makes it so hard for us to initiate, even as leaders and people with agency. 3 things immediately come to mind for me: loneliness, fear of failure, and lack of clarity. It is lonely to walk the path of the leader because I have to do it first, all by myself. Nobody is there to step into the void before me to tell me it's okay. It can lead to being misunderstood and alienated by the eyes of the crowd. It can feel like I no longer belong or am wanted, especially if I decide to keep going forward. The second thing that I have to battle is my fear of failure. The paradox is that I have no idea what I'm doing or if it's going to work, yet I want everything to work out perfectly. I have learned to accept failure as a definite possibility in order to push through that fear. If I don't learn to take responsibility for the failure, that fear will remain a safe excuse for me to not act. Finally, I have headaches about the question, so how do I do it? When I initiate, it's often something that doesn't exist yet. That makes initiating hard. I cannot go and find a manual or roadmap to follow. I'm literally the first one to do it. There's so much friction when there's such a lack of clarity in the how. So when we find it hard to initiate, I can simply acknowledge that, 1, I will feel lonely, yet there's always someone out there who believes what I believe in. I just haven't met them yet. Initiating is actually one of the fastest ways to find those people. Number 2, I will be scared to fail. And accepting failure as an expectation and fact can actually alleviate that stress for me, enough to push me to keep going. And number 3, I will not know how to do it, because I can't be good at something that I've never done before. Instead of focusing on the doubt of I don't know how, I can focus on solving the problem of find out how. Regardless of the little tips and tricks that we might have to help us overcome this, initiating is still the hardest thing. And I think acknowledging that will actually help us feel less bad about how difficult it is to simply move forward and be first. My name is Tiffany Chang, and this is Conductor as CEO, where I take ideas from other industries and share how we can apply them as arts leaders. If these ideas resonate with you, please consider signing up in the link below to receive an email with each new blog post sent directly to your inbox. Thank you and have a great day.